nice to post something at least. And what I wanted to show off is my standard deck that I'm actually currently using for AvM's Madness. I'm using it for 5.3. Worked very well. Went decently quickly, took care of all the problems that you could have with it. We're going to take a look at what's in there. So I used Angel of Invention to get a couple extra supports on the board. So when she goes through and she destroys your supports, it's harder to get to the other ones. The Divine Visitation is an amazing card. Whenever a non-angel token creature would enter the battlefield under your control, create a vigilant angel token instead. Grows quickly, absolutely huge, very powerful. Lyra Dawnbringer, I put her in the deck to give lifelink to all the angels that I'm trying to put in there. We have Luminarch Ascension, which is going to activate 3, create X angel tokens where X is equal to the support's shield divided by 2, rounded up. It gains shields every turn that you don't take damage. Thopter Spy Network, I use that to create the Thopters. Actually, to use the Thopters to create the angels from Divine Visitation. Cast Out, I prefer to use that in 5.3 of AvM's Madness because I like to keep the creatures on the board and not let them leave so they can put more on the board. Once they're all on there, if you get enough cast outs, you're able to just stop them in their tracks during the game and move on from there, and you can finish the match. Anointed Procession doubles all of your tokens. What else can you say? Just doubling 4/4 angels as you put them into play. And then March of Multitudes, it puts so many creature tokens into play in one turn, and then if you can stack it, it's huge, absolutely huge. I finally got Blue Sun Zenith. As you can see, it's not mastered yet. I've been using it since I got it this week. Draw X cards where X is this card's stored mana, then give those cards X plus 2 mana. Huge card, obviously a masterpiece, one of the top cards made in the deck. It's definitely overpowered. I love the card, I love using the card, but for the sake of the game and for the people that don't have it and the people that have to play it, including myself when I have to play it, I would really hope that they modify it even just a little bit. Take the 10 down to 6, and or get rid of, then give those cards X plus 2 mana. Why plus 2? That makes no sense. You only get 6 cards in your hand. We don't need the plus 2 mana, but it is what it is. And then Forsake the Worldly, just to get rid of the supports as they hit. I love having the cycling ability so I can move it out of my hand if there's no supports on the board. So we are going to actually use this against other decks in regular play and see how it works, because it works so well in 5.3. We're going to hop right into it. Obviously, this is standard, so we're going to be going against Cure, which is an extremely strong standard planeswalker. I want to get the Anointed Procession in before the March of Multitudes, so even if I don't have the Divine Visitation in, I can still get the double Elf Soldiers. We're going to go this way. There we go. Got an extra little push out of it. She was lucky enough to get an extra swap, but we'll take that. Okay, so once March of the Multitudes comes in, it actually lowers the cost of the other March of the Multitudes. So we're going to go with that. And we'll have that in next play. Okay, even better. Let's go for this and just go for the Angels and hopefully win the match quickly. Okay. Perfect. So, this match here, we're going to do whatever it takes to get everything in that we possibly can. And that worked out extremely well in our benefit. Okay, so as you can see by the divine visitation, every one of these elf soldiers that are coming in are vigilant angels. The anointed procession is doubling those vigilant angels. And they are absolutely huge. Now, even if they do something to destroy these, I'm not going to play this one. I'm not going to play this one. Because even if they're able to destroy these, I want to put them right back into play next turn. Something you got to think about as you're playing decks, how quickly they can destroy your creatures that you immediately put into play. And you definitely don't want to get stuck with nothing in your hand and nothing in play. So we were able to destroy both of those. Now we are completely open to win the match immediately. I'm still going to play his third ability just in case. Don't like to take chances. We are going to take an extra turn here. Now, I think this way in every match that I play, whether I'm playing against the top opponent of a coalition event or if I'm playing against a regular opponent on the daily basis. Never leave your hand empty and never leave your playing field empty. Do whatever you can to, obviously if you need to use it, use it. But if you don't absolutely need to use it, save it in your hand ready for the next play. Every time I'm thinking about, can they use cards to make me discard? Can they use cards to destroy this? Can they use cards to destroy that? How likely is it that they'll have that card in their deck? And that's really how I base my play, is how likely I feel they'll be playing a certain card in the next play. Obviously, green and blue, they don't have a lot of options to make me discard. So it's best to hold on as much as possible, as long as you also have what you need on the battlefield. Don't overextend yourself in any direction, and you should be winning more matches than you have in the past if you continue to think that way. I really hope you enjoy the match. I hope you like the deck. Overall, I really do feel that it's a very strong deck and it covers a lot of bases, which is exactly what I've always tried to do in any of my decks that I make. I want to be able to destroy supports if needed. I want to be able to block creatures if needed. And if I can't absolutely block a specific creature, I want to be able to either destroy that creature or gain life to make up for that creature. With Teferi, you can destroy the creatures with his third ability. You don't have to worry about that. But in longer matches, you want to still be able to make sure that you can make up some life if absolutely needed, which is why I added the Lyra. Hopefully that helps everybody. I've had a lot of new subscriptions lately. Please, any of the videos that you like, make sure you give a thumbs up. I really appreciate any and all comments that are made. No matter how new or old the video is, I always try to respond to them. I really appreciate everybody that subscribes and definitely everybody that watches my videos. Thank you very much. I'm Viper4724. Have a great rest of the event. Have a great rest of your day, everybody.